Hi Jules, so we're just going to go ahead and jump right on into the video. You see I already did my brows, so we're going to go ahead and start with my base, and of course we're going to use this concealer here. And now what you see me doing here is just blending out that concealer all over my eyes. And I'm just going to add just a little more because I need it to be a little more bright. So usually I do this all the time, is just apply 2 coats of the concealer. And I'm just going to use my translucent powder just to set my concealer on my eyes with this flat brush. And always remember, only just use a little of the powder, not much. What you see me doing here is just applying some highlighter to my upper brow bone. Now I'm going to go in with this blending brush. This is very important when doing makeup, and my Morphe palette, and we're just going to use these 2 colors here and blend it together as my transition color. You always want to make sure that you use a neutral color for your transition color, unless you're doing something bright or different. Now I'm going in with this brownish orangish shade and applying that over the lid as well. And this is just a dark red orange color. I'm just going to apply that on the eye as well. And blending is key, ladies. Remember, blending is always key. And here I'm just taking these 2 similar colors and mixing those together and applying it just in the crease of the eye this time. Basically what I'm doing is just trying to build up my colors here. Since we're building up colors, of course I need to go in with this dark brown color and apply that in the corner of the eye as well. Now I'm just taking this fluffy brush and this really dark brown, and we're going to apply that in the corner of the eye as well. Remember, Jules, it's all about blending and building when it comes to eye makeup. I'm just taking this brush that's similar to a blending brush and using this dark shade of the brown and applying that right over the lid. What I'm doing here is just going to go ahead and clean off my actual blending brush just so I can go in and blend my eyeshadow without any product on the actual brush. I'm going to take that darker shade of that dark brown and go ahead and apply that in the corner as well. And that's going to be the end of building the corner. Here I'm taking this concealer and my concealer brush and go ahead and doing a cut crease, because this is a cut crease look, ladies, as you can tell by the beginning of the video. So we're going to go ahead and cut that crease. I'm taking this basic eyeshadow brush and just go ahead and going into my Sephora palette and choosing this color here. And I'm just going to apply that on the lid where I did my cut crease. And here I'm just going to go ahead and start my process of my eyeliner, but I'm not going to do my full wing just yet. these glitters, what you're not going to see me do, but off camera with these 3 glitters, I'm just going to mix them together and I'm going to apply that over the lid. But first, I'm going to go ahead and start with this glitter right here by Stella. It's time to go in with my actual cosmetic glitter and my glue and go ahead and apply that over the lid. And I'm not going to apply a lot, so you shouldn't expect to really see it show up on camera as of right now, because I'm not going to apply a lot. But of course, it's always up to you as to how much you want to apply to your lid. I just didn't want to put that much on there for myself. And now that I got the glitter out of the way, I'm going to go ahead and finish off my winged liner. And y'all see how easy that is. It's so easy to do a wing liner. Now we're done with the shadow. We're going to go in with the face. And it's time to go ahead and do my color correcting. And remember, you just put this on your dark spots and use a wet beauty blender to go ahead and blend it out. Now this is one of the most important parts, is using primer. Always make sure you put that on before foundation. I'm just taking a basic foundation brush and my foundation by Becca, and I'm going to go ahead and apply that all over the face and my neck. Now it's time to go break out the concealer, and we're going to conceal all the areas that you're going to see me conceal in this video. Your chin, your cheeks, under your eye, your forehead, your nose, all of that, girl. Yes, all of that. The reason I conceal all of that is because you do not want your face to be looking all round and crazy with no dimensions to it. That's why it's so important to conceal your face and not just wear foundation. And also make sure you do this with a dampened beauty blender. You do not want a dry beauty blender, because that is not going to do nothing but give you horrible flashback. And it probably, more than likely, is not going to blend. I've never tried it with the dry beauty blender, so I don't know. But I know that flashback is probably going to be horrible. This is my Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation stick, and I'm going to use this to contour my whole face, but for right now I'm just going to use it for my nose. And then I'm going to go in with my brush and just go ahead and buff out my concealer on my face. Brush is just good for avoiding any type of flashback, so I always make sure I use this to buff out everything on my face. Now you see me taking that foundation stick once again and go ahead and contouring the cheeks, on my forehead, and under my chin, to just go ahead and blend that out with this brush right here. This is my e.l.f. brush, and we're just gonna blend it out. And of course, just like before, we're going to go back in with that brush and go ahead and buff everything out. This is a very important step to make sure you don't have any flashback or harsh lines. Now it's time to apply my translucent powder, and this is just for baking. Usually you're supposed to bake. I don't bake because, again, I said it in another video, I just don't like the color that it leaves on my face. So I just brush it onto my face and just specifically pay attention to my nose and cheek area because that's where I get oily the most. And I'm just applying this pressed powder to the areas of the face that I contoured just to give it a more defined look. It's just some illuminator that I'm going to apply. I'm going to apply it just like you would any highlighter, but I'm going to go over my highlighter with this as well. This is just a light toned blush that I'm going to use. I'm not going to apply much because I don't like blush that much. So I'm just going to put just a little bit under my cheeks. Now I'm just going to use this just to go ahead and apply my eyeliner under the eye. And I'm going to go back in with this same dark orange color and go ahead and apply that under the eye. And this is my Lash Craft Mascara by Sephora, and I'm going to go ahead and put that on my upper and bottom lashes. Bright colors just to add just a little pop of color. Now I'm going to take these lashes by Lavish Allure. I love these lashes, and I'm going to go ahead and place them on. This is my first time ever wearing these, and these lashes are so amazing. So while the glue on my lashes slightly dry, I'm going to go ahead and apply my highlighter all over the areas of my face that I want to be highlighted. So now that my glue has slightly dried, I'm going to go ahead and apply my lashes to my lash line. Make sure you get as close to the lash line as possible. That way you can make sure that your lashes are secured and you don't have to worry about them flying away. So what I'm doing here is just taking these small scissors, and I'm going to go ahead and just cut the lashes down just a little. They were just a little bit too long, but of course, you know, you can always adjust them to whatever length you want to. And these are just for any lashes that you may have. But I'm just going to cut them down just a little. And do you see how beautiful they are? Oh my God. Just taking this black pencil to go ahead and line my lips before I apply my lipstick. And that's very important as well, just to give your lips a certain shape that you want so it won't look crazy when you're putting on your lipstick. The liner won't be so dark. I'm just going over it with this brown liner as well. This is my Too Faced Melted Matte Lipstick, and I'm going to go ahead and apply that on the lips. I love this freaking color, y'all. It is amazing. Like, it is so pretty. I love Too Faced products. And I just do this to make sure I avoid getting any lipstick on my teeth. And now for the finishing touches, we're just going to go ahead and spray all over the face this setting spray by NYX. And we are done here, jewels. And this is the finished look. I'm going to go ahead and throw on my clothes so you can see it put all together. This was initially going to be a get ready with me tutorial, but I was so in a rush when doing this look that I didn't even remember to get my full outfit. So it's just a normal makeup tutorial. I'll try and do a get ready with me really soon. And as always, thank you guys for watching, and like, share, and subscribe.